Hey everybody, I'm Emma and I'm going to be teaching my friend Claire today.
Hi guys.
So we're doing a 20-minute full body class today with dumbbells, and we're also talking about beach etiquette because I just went to the beach yesterday. So Claire is going to start with our warm-up. So she's going to lay down on her back.
You got to remind people what I'm using, Em.
Oh yes, you're using two 10-pound dumbbells. Those are your lighter ones. So use something that feels like they have some heft. So bring a dumbbell by your side just for later. You're going to lay all the way down on your back and your arms are going to reach all the way up to the sky. And then you're going to extend your arms overhead so your thumbs reach towards the floor without flaring your ribs, and then reach your hands back up to where they came from. So back up towards the ceiling. So as a reminder, we're talking about beach etiquette because I went to the beach yesterday and there was a couple right next to us that was playing extremely loud music. And not only was it loud, but it was terrible.
What was it?
What was it?
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell you, but it felt like I was back at a club in Ibiza, reminiscent of my last weekend, like a bad club.
This is, I mean, you know I love you, but these are, I feel like I sometimes like to comment on your topic choices, and I was very excited about this beach etiquette topic. But this particular example is quite womp womp.
Well, this is what made me think of the beach etiquette topic.
I see. Okay, we're progressing.
But we're progressing.
Okay.
Okay, do a few more reaches and then we're going to add on a leg. We're progressing to just beach etiquette in general, especially when you go to, which is quite common in Spain, nude beaches. Next time you reach your arms up to the ceiling, you're going to bring one leg up into tabletop and then lower everything back down and then switch sides. So take it nice and slow. Try not to wobble as you lift one leg up at a time.
I have been to a nude beach, but like for shits and gigs. Like I knew exactly what I was doing. Like I went when I was like 19 years old, you know, and I was intrigued. But like I'm not going to, you know, I'm not going to the nude beach. And I was not nude when I went to the nude beach. Yeah, I was just curious.
You went for the
like,
experience.
I was like, what does this look like? I need to visualize it. And like, who is going to this? Is it mainly old people or young people?
What did you learn? What was your experience?
Mainly old people with like crocodile skin. is the conclusion. Do you agree?
Yeah. Although when I went, there were a few like younger people, which I was kind of surprised by. Okay, give me one more each side and then we're going to grab onto that dumbbell. Okay, one more left, one more right, and then lower the legs and you're going to grab onto your dumbbell and grab onto both bells, reach them up towards the ceiling with a soft bend in your elbows, and we're going to lift up into a glute bridge. So feet directly below your knees so that we can target the glutes and not the hamstrings. You're going to lift directly up, uncrease at the hips, and then lower and tap your butt back down, and then keep going.
I get more, most annoyed actually recently in my past 10 years at the beach towards children. Like I don't enjoy like a sandcastle making competition within 5 meters of me. Some people think it's quite wholesome. I do not.
Okay, when you said kids at the beach, I did not think that was going to be your example either, because I feel like there are way more annoying things that kids do.
Like what?
Than build sandcastles. I actually think sandcastles are quite cute.
I knew you would. Wait, like what? What is the annoying stuff that they do?
I don't know.
It's not that.
Like yell, throw sand.
Yeah, but that's part of the sandcastle making.
Oh.
You know, like many tantrums, to be had.
Yeah. I was going to say crying at the beach. Okay. Give me 2 more of these and then we're going to add on our next little layer.
Careful you don't like tuck the pelvis at the top.
Yeah. Okay. Next time you lower your hips down, you're going to reach your arms up overhead. So on your next lower, arms are going to tap over your head. Keep a soft bend of your elbows. And then as you lift the hips, you're going to pull the weight towards your hips. So it doesn't need to touch all the way, but basically like back to where your hands came from, maybe even a little bit further, and then keep going. So you're trying to do both of these moves at the exact same time. You're going to feel more lats, so up the sides of the upper back as you reach the arms up overhead.
Do you want me to keep like the same bend degree the entire time in my elbow? So like when I go back, I'm not bending more, am I? Like I'm not doing like a skull crusher.
No, not a skull crusher. Yeah. If you bend your elbows, you're going to feel more triceps. You want to keep that same soft bend so you feel more lats.
And abs. Okay. I feel a ton of abs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We always say like, or I always say, I feel like glute bridges are obviously glutes, but like you do work your abs, but this actually forces your abs to engage, which I think is pretty nice. Okay, yeah. Give me 3 more.
Oof.
Okay. For 2. Remember, lift your hips all the way up. So you're not letting your butt lag as you come up into your glute bridge. Last one. And then we're going to add on. So next time you bring your hands up back to the ceiling, you're going to bring one leg up into tabletop. So like a march. And then lower the leg, bring the hands back behind you. So again, you're trying to do now 3 things at the same time. Arms reach back up, hips lift, and one leg marches up into tabletop. And you're trying to coordinate all 3 things. So this requires quite a bit of focus.
Yeah, it's like when I lift the leg in tabletop, I'm like really wobbling. Mm-hmm. So obviously I need to try to not wobble.
What can we do to try to not wobble so not let the hip lag as you lift the leg up into tabletop? Claire?
I feel like I'm on a game show. You the foot that's staying on the floor, press into all parts of it. So your heel, your pinky, and your big toe. It'll give you like more stability as you lift into your single leg march.
Yeah.
Was that the right answer?
Yeah. And engage your core.
That'll help. But that's always and forever. Okay, how many?
People forget. Okay, we're going to do
about the count.
3 more. I'm counting on my fingers. Oh.
It's way more fun now that we can tease each other.
Okay, 1 more each side.
Okay, I tease you.
Okay, meet me with your right leg up in tabletop. So make sure you're even and hold it there. Okay, we're going to lower your hips down about halfway and then lift up. We're doing 8 total. So don't let your butt touch the ground. You're doing kind of like a pulse, but more like a half rep. Okay, for 6, so really press the heel into the ground directly below your knees.
Ooh.
For 4. 3, try not to hold too long at the top or at the bottom. So keep your body moving the whole time. 2. Last one, hold your hips lifted. You're going to lower your right leg and then switch up your left leg. So left leg comes up into tabletop, hips stay even, hold, lower both hips down at the same time, half rep, and then lift up. Nice. Even weight in both shoulders.
Really think about that even weight in the foot too. That's on the floor.
Yeah. Okay, for 4 more. Breathe. For 3. 2.
Oh my God.
Last one. Lower the hips, lower the leg. And you can lower the dumbbells. Okay. We're going to come onto hands and knees. We're going into like a row position. So grab onto both dumbbells now so you have a base of support. You'll feel more comfortable. Both dumbbells come directly below your shoulders and you can grab onto the bars. Okay, so hands below your shoulders, knees below your hips. And once you find that position, you're gonna extend your left leg long behind you and tap your left toes to the ground. Okay, I still want both hips even, so don't let your left hip fall. Okay, we're gonna row your right arm up towards your hip, like you're trying to slip the weight into your pocket, and then lower down.
Can I put my left hand on the floor?
Yeah. You can put it on the floor. You can put it on the like bell part of the left dumbbell if that feels more comfortable.
It's just like a lot on the palm.
Yeah. If you put it on the bell and like grab onto the bell, I actually kind of like that because it gives you a little bit more range of motion if it feels comfortable.
Because you're a bit higher.
Isn't that nice? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can go a little bit lower with the weight.
Obviously this works because I have flat bells.
Yeah. But do what feels best for you. Okay. 3 more.
Yeah, you said this once. If it feels very trappy, like really aim towards your back pocket.
Maybe, can you show one where you're getting more trap than you are mid-back as you do this?
Yeah, so if you look now, like this.
Yeah.
See how I'm going straight
the
up
weight,
instead of this, shoulder away from here.
Yeah. Okay, on your next row, you're gonna lift your left leg up to hip height. So at the same time, row and lift and lower everything back down. Okay, row and lift, lower everything back down. Remember to keep tension in your core as you lift the leg. So this is now, we're adding on more coordination here. Don't let the tension release from the core. This is also abs supporting you and keeping you balanced.
Whew.
Okay. We're going to do 4 more. Try to gaze at a point kind of at a forward angle so you're not crunching through your chin and not overextending the neck.
Yeah, and careful your back doesn't arch as you lift everything.
Yeah. Okay. For 2. Last one. Okay, lower the hand, tuck the toes. And now you're going to have to grab onto both dumbbells. Tuck both toes underneath you. So right toes also tuck. Keep your hips even. And we're going to push the ground away from you. Use your core and lift your right knee into a little knee hover and then lower back down. Okay. And if this does feel icky for your wrist, you can also do this on the floor.
I'm going to do this with hands on the floor. I don't know why my palms are sensy today.
Yeah. Okay. But as you're doing this, I want you to feel how both hips are lifting evenly. So now don't let your right hip kind of lag as you lift up. Use your core to support. Okay. We're going to do 4 more.
Really press out of the hands to open up the shoulders.
Yeah. For 3, you should feel abs, you should feel shoulders, you should feel quads. Okay. 2 more. Last one, come up into your hover and hold. You can either hold this or you can tap your left leg in to meet your right and then tap back out. We're doing 8.
Ooh, quad.
7, yeah, a lot of quad. For 6, engage your core. For 5, 4, keep pushing the ground away from you to spread your shoulder blades apart. For 3, 2, last one, lower everything down.
Oh, I hate that.
Nice job. It sucks for the quad, but it's good for you.
Yeah.
Okay, lay all the way onto your back. We're gonna do a little ab series before we do all of that on the other side. And you can move your dumbbells towards the top edge of the mat because we're gonna be using them to hold on to in a second. So lay all the way down onto your back. Okay, and your hands are gonna come behind your head, make a little basket, and then lay your head down into your hands. Okay, both legs are gonna come up into tabletop to start. So knees directly above your hips. And then we're gonna go into a single leg toe tap. So your left leg is gonna come down towards the mat. And then as you bring it up, you're just gonna switch your legs. So you're gonna alternate. Normally we do one leg at a time. I want you to do a little alternate here. So again, a little bit more coordination.
Be so careful, like when you do this, especially as we're switching. Like if you look at the screen now, a lot of people like do this with their back.
Yeah.
I'm exaggerating, but you get the principle. Really keep your abs super tight. So you want to keep the same amount of space between your low back and the mat.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, wait, have you ever had a beach boo-boo?
A beach boo-boo, what do you mean?
Like something embarrassing or bad or anything of that genre to happen to you at the beach? You're not good at these questions.
I know. I mean, like probably getting my period at the beach, but like nothing really comes to mind. Have you?
Like you've never like nearly drowned?
I mean, I've gotten like stuck under a wave, but maybe for like a second, like nothing so bad.
It's pretty non-dramatic.
I know.
Okay, my quads are hurting.
I know. One more. Okay, and then meet me with both legs up in tabletop, and then you're gonna lift your upper body up into a curl. So just peel your head, neck, and shoulders up and hold the curl, pressing your head back into your hands, and then we're gonna keep going, switching the legs. So same thing we were doing with the lower body before, but now we have a little bit of upper body flexion. So actually maybe you'll be able to bring your leg a little bit lower now, but still use that control of the core.
Much more upper up.
Yeah. Okay. For 6.
Oof.
5.
Oh my God.
4, keep breathing. Try to relax the front of your neck. For 2.
Oof.
Last one. Okay, lower down, but keep your legs up into tabletop. So head lowers down to the mat, and you're gonna grab onto the bells. So find a position that feels comfortable, either the bars or the actual bells if that feels more comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay, your knees are gonna stay directly above your hips, and then you're gonna, with control, lift your hips about an inch off of the mat. So don't fling your body, just with control, use your low abs to lift your hips, and then come back to your tabletop position. Okay, breathe. Try not to hold tension in your face when you do this. I feel like this is one of those where Claire says that her face feels like it's gonna explode.
Yeah.
So try not to do that.
Try to go slow on the way down.
Yeah.
I did do
we're
one very bad beach thing once.
What?
I really had to pee, but it was way too wavy. So I was scared to go in the water, and there was no bathroom. So I put a towel around my waist, dug a hole.
And just peed?
Like a pretty deep hole.
Okay, pause for a second. Okay, we're gonna continue with the hip lifts. And then you're gonna do a double leg toe tap. So now both thighs move away from the chest, lift back up to tabletop, and lift the hips. We're gonna do 6 total of these. Okay, and continue.
I can't actually while I'm doing this. It's gonna have to wait.
5. For 4.
It's really hard to lift both my hips at the same time.
I know. 3. 2, keep breathing. Last one. And lower the legs down. Nice job. Okay, we're gonna flip over and we're gonna come back into our 4-point kneel to do the rows on the other side. So bring the dumbbells back underneath your shoulders and try to do the same setup you did on the other side. So either grab onto the bars or you can plant your hands into the ground, whatever feels most comfortable.
Do right hand on the floor, left hand on the...
Yeah,
on the bar.
On the bar.
Yeah.
Okay, right leg is gonna extend long behind you. Tap the right toes. Okay, we're gonna start with the rows. So you're gonna row your left hand up towards your hip, like you're trying to put the weight in your pocket, and then lower down.
Do you think that's really gross?
Keep going. What? Peeing in the sand?
It's a deep hole, but yes.
I mean, like, yes, it's a little bit gross, but it's not
peeing in the ocean.
Yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world.
And no one knows because you're sitting on the sand.
Did you have someone help you crouch?
No, you're not crouching. You're fully sitting. Like imagine, like your legs are kind of bent, like feet in stirrups vibes.
And then you just laid the towel around you?
Yeah, like a skirt.
I'm having a hard time. All right, give me 4 more rows.
Whew.
For 3. 2, and then on this next one, we're adding the right leg, lifting. So as you row, lift the right leg up and then lower it down. So you're trying to keep the leg as straight as possible and letting the lift come from the glute. So it's like the glute tensing that's lifting the leg. Okay, going. Ooh. Doing a very nice job of keeping your hips level and not letting your right hip lag.
I'm focusing.
Okay. 4 more. Same thing that Claire said on the other side. Don't let your back arch. 2. Last one. Okay. Lower the weight, lower the foot. You're going to plant both hands onto the ground now, or whatever you did on the other side. Tuck both toes underneath you. We're going into our knee hover. So plant both toes. Okay, lift both hips up and then lower them down.
Careful you don't round through the back. So like you don't want to do this. This is like a different exercise.
Yep. Yeah. Imagine you're trying to make like a little teepee with your body or something.
What do you think about people doing like little bikini photo shoots? Like for social media specifically.
I think that you know how I feel about photo shoots in general, and that also applies to the beach.
Like you don't think it should be allowed?
Like I'm at the beach to enjoy the beach. I don't want to be distracted by people being annoying.
I kind of love it. Like when they're like in the water, like on hands and knees.
It's entertaining for sure. It's just like, I don't know. I'd rather not. Okay, give me 2 more. Last one, hold the hover, hold. Okay, you're gonna tap your right foot in to meet the left and then tap it back out. A lot of quad. We're just doing 7 more. For 6, 5, keep your shoulders over your wrists. For 4, so move your shoulders a little bit forward. For 3, yeah, there you go. For 2, last one, bring the foot in, lower down.
Oh my God.
Nice job. Okay, we're gonna take a wide knee child's pose.
Well, we're done?
Yeah, we're done.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna end with a little wide knee child's pose. We didn't do much twisting in this class, so you're gonna release through the upper body with this, and then climb your hands over to the right. So both arms reach over to the right, and then sit your hip back to the left. That should feel nice for the upper body.
Yeah.
Take a few breaths.
Another thing that I think is obviously unacceptable at the beach is
Climb your
people
hands over
lose
to the left.
all awareness
Of
like the sand and the fact that it's very small and goes everywhere. If someone dares to walk close to me
on your towel.
No, with their oh my God, on my towel, that's psychotic. No one does that. On your towel is insane. No, but like close to it with their flip-flops or their sandals, so you have like the backlash of the, what is that called? Like it's kind of on like the same thing you get on a bike. What's that called?
Oh, I know what you mean.
You know what I mean. When it like extra, like it flips up more sand.
Yeah.
I will give them
a dirty look.
Oh yeah.
A scary Claire dirty look.
Yeah. I just think it's absolutely unacceptable. Did this happen to you yesterday?
Yeah. Yes. It was less that and more people lapping out their towels of sand and like having no awareness of the wind direction.
They don't care.
Yeah.
People don't care. Okay.
Okay.
Love you.
Good job.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.